these are going to take a while to resolve. Hello YouTube, all welcome on this fine day, and today we are going to have a look at Vadrik, Astral, Archmage and Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by storming off on turn 4 or 5 and then copying a spell of choice about 7 million times. We achieve this by playing a card on Vadrik that increases its power. So our instant sorcery spells cost exactly 3 or more less mana. So we play cards like Reckless Charge, Samut Sprint, at least 2 power. Some of them require us to attack first, which is usually not that much of a problem against most of the decks. And then all of spells cost 3 or less mana. So with that, cards like Environmental Sciences, Introduction to Prophecy, and the backside of Wandering Archaic, Explore the Vastlands, are free. So that is a pretty great thing. We have a bunch of 4 mana spells that get reduced to 1 mana. And we have a bunch of cards that produce treasures. And like Unexpected Windfall, Brass's Bounty, and then we can double cast or dual strike them and copy them over and over and over again while they're on the stack. So how this works is you cast a spell like double cast or dual strike, and then the next Unexpected Windfall copies, right? And then we let the copies resolve until only one of them is on the stack, and then you basically can hold the spell hostage on the stack with cards like Increasing Vengeance, because we pay 2 mana and then we copy it on the stack and we let the copies resolve, and then we can still have 1 copy on the stack, and the flashback only costs 2 mana as well, but it copies it twice, so we're going up in mana while we're doing it, while drawing a ton of cards, obviously. So that is pretty great. We can also just copy extra turns. We have Mind's Desire, all the fun stuff. Hope you enjoy the gameplay, and let's go. We are ready to play against Sakana Prime Speaker? Oh, Utopian Speaker. Let's see. So we have a turn 2 Steam Kit, which is always an amazing start, but we do not have any ways to increase the powers. We go first. I think I'm more inclined to keep this if we were going second, but going first is a bit awkward here. Yeah, let's mulligan. I'd argue that is a bit better. Not too much. Let's see. I'm usually very hesitant to go to 6 cards or less in this deck, just because of the fact that any card in our hand is very valuable, because we're discarding a ton of cards with discard spells. So yeah, this is an easy Vadrik. This deck uses way more red mana than blue mana. I'm just putting this out there. Obviously this hand has a bit more blue, but in general this deck uses way more red mana, so that's why I'm playing the mountain here. Let's see, Vastwatch Search, sure. If we get a power increase, we have lethal pretty much instantly, because we can get like Mizzix Mastery, Mind's Desire stuff. I think I will start there. I think I will discard the Mind's Desire. Okay. Okay, let's see. I feel like if we next turn solve 1... I'm basically currently deciding if I want to hold up Supreme Will as a potential counterspell, or if I want to solve the equation now to really guarantee the win next turn. But I think I can also just win if I hold Supreme Will as a counterspell. Yeah, I think there was a line where I solved power increase 1 flashback. Yeah, I think there was a line where I won if I didn't cast the Cease Spots, but just solve the equation instantly for a cost reducer. That would have been insane as well. Yeah, so that was a slight misplay on my part. Sorry for that. Okay, they have counterspell mana up. Okay. I'm usually very in favor of getting cards like Unexpected Windfall with this deck immediately. But Finale of Promise, what does that actually give us? Sorcery, Sorcerer, Instant. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing now is I'm going to solve the equation. I am going to get a power increase. The best one is usually Reckless Charge because it's 3 power, we don't need to attack, and we can flash it back later. So just overall goodness, so to speak. And we can do it for 4, which is honestly pretty great. Solve the equation versus... Solve the equation versus Seize the Spells is interesting. So Seize the Spells is 1 additional mana, but Solve gets us a specific card. I think I wanna... I was thinking if we had a specific card that if we get that specific card we instantly win, but I don't think that was there. And I think the mana is extremely valuable just because we can Mizzix Mastery the Mind's Desire in our graveyard. I mean, if they counterspell anything here, they're going to counterspell this, right? And that, like them counterspelling, perfect. Them counterspelling actually counts toward the storm count. Okay, I think this is a part where we just say YOLO. And we get a sweet Mind's Desire. And let's see, Storm 5. Okay, and they instantly scoop to that. Don't do that, by the way, but they do. Nice. We are ready to play against a Serok Archmage, and Mono Black is usually not the nicest matchup for us, because what ends up happening is our Vadrik gets removed and removed and removed. So our goal here is to win the same turn we play Vadrik, so their sorcery speed removal spells do not work against us. We put this on red. Yeah. And next turn, Environmental Sciences, drawing a land, and then Foretelling the Multiverse is probably our best option. There's a Steam Vents that I do like. I think I prefer playing that right now. But I still want to hit my land drop next turn, I think. Although, arguably, Foretelling doesn't do too much. I think I should have just went for the, like, Reign of Revelation or Glimmer of Genius. I would have cast Reign of Revelation over Glimmer because I'm not really searching for one specific thing right now. I think I want to try to win in 2 turns. From this turn, then the turn afterwards, and then try to win. Okay, so one more setup turn. Let's see. I really like Behold into like Supreme Will here. Oh yes. Honestly, I think I keep both. So if I keep both, I get my guaranteed land drop and I can solve for a power. So that's 4 mana next turn. So I work with 2 additional mana. I have a free Wandering Archaic. And I can... that doesn't work, honestly. That does not work, interestingly enough. But I still feel keeping both is correct here and then just casting Solve. So currently I'm trying to imagine a scenario where I win next turn, but it's actually hard. Okay, Solve. What do we solve for? I think it's just always... Like, I could try to win without the commander, but I think it's just a Reckless Charge again. It's just a pretty good card. Honestly, there is no need to try to win next turn. That's perfect. So now I'm just going for a Rain of Revelation into an Ornithopter and call it a day, basically. Oh wow. Wow. That's a draw. Nice lands. Because 2 extra mana go a very, very, very long way here. Paradox Engine Azrak. So the goal here is... Oh, that's cool. The goal here is to have 3 mana in rocks and then just win with Azrak. Nice. But I'm sorry, opponent, I win before that. Okay. Vadrik. Reckless Charge. I think we start with a free Explore the Wastelands and then try... Yes. So, we can take 3 extra turns here. We can repeated Reverberation into a card's Temporal Sundering. No, that doesn't even work. Because that's too expensive. Oh no, it's not too expensive because we used the Reckless Charge. But I feel like an Unexpected Windfall is better? Yeah, let's get Unexpected Windfall. Just draw a million cards. Repeat it. And now we hold full control. And we let them resolve one by one. Yes. Oh, that's really, really good. Okay, and what I'm doing now is I'm going to cast Salon Division, trying to get another copy spell. Oh, perfect. There is the Increasing Vengeance. So now I can Increasing Vengeance, copy this again. And that's effectively free, because it's 2 mana to get 2 mana. But then I'm going to copy it twice. And that is pretty amazing. Now let's go ahead and dig in the top 4 again. And then try to get a copy spell that copies something on the stack. We didn't get too lucky here, but we do find lethal here. Well, lethal was there all along basically, but you know where I'm getting at. So let's draw 2 cards for free. Pretty cool. I think I am going to go ahead and go Reckless Charge here. So that's basically free. Mind's Desire. And then we just try to hit some rituals effectively. Because everything here is 0, so if we get any mana things like, for example, Runaway Steamkin, they're effectively rituals. Oh my god, yes, Seagate is amazing as well, obviously. Raz's Bounty, oh yeah, so we did get a bajillion mana. And now we copy Alrund's Epiphany a bunch of times. No need to Grape Shot or anything like that. And we're standard now, boys. And girls, obviously. Yeah, now we're playing standard. Because that's what they do in standard over there, right? Raz's Bounty, boom. Boom. And then... where is it? Yeah, I feel like... wait, where is it? God damn it, I just spaced out for a second. I was searching for, Increasing Vengeance, but that's an exile, obviously. So... can't find that. So, next step is Alrund's Epiphany. So this copies on the stack, and yeah. Yep. Should have done this with the red. Yeah, And we just Alrund's Epiphany over and over again. We just get a million extra turns and we win the game. GG. We are playing against Gisha, Sun's Avatar, and let's see how this one goes. Bergi is an amazing start. Yeah, and I think we can fix the rest of our hand with looting. With Bergi, you can also just play her on turn. Like, it's usually if you have Bergi and Vadrik, well, you obviously always have Vadrik, but if you have Bergi, it's usually better to play her instead of Vadrik on turn 3. Okay, how do I go with this? How do I do this? So I don't have all the blue I want, but I do have a million mana. And I can just flashback Time Warp with Finale of Promise. Tezzeret's Gambit is not free in my current situation. I don't have a power enabler. Like not a card that gives me power. It's for me it's Gambit versus double cuts, because honestly I do want all of the lands right now. Yeah, let's go with this. I'm not sure. Tell me in the comments, what would you have done here? I feel like there were a lot of possibilities here. Okay, they play Flower to fetch a land, fix their land situation over there. Another thing is I'm not too afraid of interaction, but they can run Bolt and Swords to Plowshares and Mana Tithe, so we have to watch out for that. Okay, pass turn. Obviously, not too many plays here. Power. Really? Again, the cards I usually look for are give plus power. I believe I play 9 of those cards in the deck. There is a 10th one, but that also requires attacking. I'm trying to stay away from the cards that require me to attack, basically. Because of the exactly these situations where when I now go with Vadrik, I can't actually attack. Right? There's some games where you just win instantly. Yeah, and then play Tezzeret's Gambit for 2. Yep. And I think, yeah, we just try to win next turn. Yep. Pass turn. And we at least win off the Finale of Promise, right? Because Finale of Promise gets us Reign of Revelation and Time Warp back. So that's pretty great. Reign 3, no. Ah, no, we need power. But with Glimmer, yeah, Glimmer goes deeper, so I think I start casting Glimmer. Crush the Weak, yeah. As expected, to be honest. And I did not specifically Crush Weak, but removal. It's pretty great though. Yeah, that's great for them here. Another red, sure. And now comes the big question. Do I need to play Vadrik now? Or can I try to filter my hand this turn and then try to win next turn? Because I want to win next turn, right? That's what I really want. So, do I have to play Vadrik now? Or if I have a +2 power, let's say +2 power is the most common thing. Vadrik +2 power, then I am at 2 mana. I can X3 Finale. Then what? I mean, I can Valakut Awakening for free. I think I can win actually. So this digs deeper than Reign of Revelation, so that's what I'm going to do. I really need power, basically. Also now it's going to go get night, but that does not matter at all. Like, this guy does not care if it's day or night, it only cares if it switches between day or night. Okay, that's a great thing for us, because that means they're not doing anything else that's too scary. This would be scary if we were a fair deck, but you know, it's me. When do I ever play fair decks? Okay, they're at 3 mana. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you do you. Wanna attack? No? Okay. Let's go with you. Mox Amber 7. So if I get Mox Amber, can I... Yeah, with Mox Amber I can play Mox Finale. So I think that is worth to keep. Okay. Land. Mox. Well, I can Finale as well, but I can now get the Glimmer Time Warp. Just for a bunch of value, basically. And I'm doing it this way, by the way. So notice how I've selected the Time Warp first. And now it's on the stack before the Glimmer of Genius. So in case I draw a copy spell, I can... That's arguably I should keep this, I think. No, I really want to get that copy spell. Okay. And now Valakut Awakening. And everything? Yeah, I think it's just everything. You on top though. Yeah. I don't think this will matter. One more mana to cast Galvanic Relay would have been nice. Oh well. Let's just start with doing this. Whatever. Do I want to build to smash here? I feel like... No, I feel like the card in hand is actually more valuable than anything else. I do not have a card currently that I really want to copy, which is the big problem here. But I hope that gets fixed. Okay. Land. Honestly... Yeah. Oh no, I should have... now I'm missing 1 blue. Hopefully that doesn't backfire. And the question is, do I want to copy a Faithless Looting with Galvanic Iteration? Arguably, yes. But just once. I think 1, like 2 Faithless Looting should get there. 1, 2. I've already played my lands. Should get there, but didn't apparently. 1 and 2. Okay, this digs 4 deep, this digs 6 deep. Yeah, seems about right. Oh, yes. Okay, that is perfect, because now I can discard the... Doesn't matter too much if it's the Galvanic Relay or the Infuriate. Now I have enough blue to go Galvanic Iteration. Oh, that's so disgusting. Galvanic... Repeated Pirate's Pillage and pop absolutely off. Yep. Also, I'm going to start full control here. No, okay, it was too late apparently, but for the copy on the stack, it didn't matter though. Okay, Wandering Archaic, explore the Vastlands for this effectively... It's a ritual. It's a ritual that draws a card. That is disgusting. I mean, we have lethal a million times over. We have it with Underworld Breach as well, right? But let's just do the shortcut, Mind's Desire. And I currently have a line in the back of my head. Yeah, so what we could have done is, if we get the card that makes treasures per land that we control, we can just make 1,000,000 treasure tokens basically, then Stormclan Artist, give it haste, and just swing face with a like 30 damage Stormclan Artist. GG. We are playing against, what even is this guy's name? Tovalar Dire Overlord, the new 3-mana Wolf Tribal commander. It's a pretty cool one. I do like that they made it in a way where it also works with the old werewolves from the original Innistrad. Okay, yeah, this hand is gas. This hand is absolutely gas. We can even try to go for a turn 5 kill without playing Vadrik first, I think, which is absolutely reasonable. Because red does have removal for 2 toughness cards most of the time. But here's the thing, right? I would argue that this hand pretty much always wins on turn 4 if we play Vadrik on turn 3 and it survives. So the upside is win the game. The downside would be, like, I don't know, like if they're doing that play, well, that's interesting. I would have just cast a commander, maybe. The downside is it's getting harder to then replay Vadrik afterwards and then win. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Honestly, I should have played the Mox Ember, because if they had a shock, it's better to use Infuriate and lose it effectively, but then to protect the Vadrik, right? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the reason. So not playing the Mox Ember was a mistake there. Now, the thing is though, I'm not dying super fast. This is 1 turn too slow. That's what this is. It's 1 turn too slow. Damn it. So that was a bit awkward. Now I discarded the card because holding the Mox Amber is, you know, valuable information. But it also increases storm count for relevant turns. But yeah, I'm dead. That was an oops on my part. Or maybe I'm not dead? Okay. I'm at your mercy. Oh, I'm dead. GG. GG opponent, nice game. We are ready to play against a Sousa Lost But Seeking. And I'd argue that this is a great matchup for us. Yeah, we play Spikefoot Hazard on turn 1 to guarantee our 3rd land drop. Coming into play untapped, that is. We're missing a power enabler again. That's not like a power increaser. That's not too bad. I don't really like. I could try to like Spire Buff Canal, and then they have a Llanowar Elves that I snipe with it with the. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Run away. Like, there are some cases like this. We have Steamkin, we have Artist, we have Brass Bounty. Like, we have so much mana that we... Oh, wow. We don't have that much mana again. But we do have quite a bit of mana. We will probably kill them on turn 5 only, not turn 4. Unless we get a card that increases the power by a bunch. Reckless, not Reckless Rage. Reckless Charge? That would be insane, because we could play it, flash it back, bounty. Wow, that's the Blizzard Brawl tech on the Zeus. I did not expect that, to be honest, because Zeus has like 1 power. But oh well. I should have attacked with the Steamkin arguably, so Grape Shot lines are more likely to kill them. Ah, that's unlucky. I feel like I definitely want to play Might Scissor, but I'm thinking if Brass's Bounty or Mox Amber is the way to go into Mind's Desire, if that makes sense. So I want to get a land, right? I play the land, then next turn I play Vadrik, and then the turn afterwards I win. I see that, like, they have 2 unknown cards. I see that they have a Ronas coming up, which is highly irrelevant. So I'm not too threatened. I see every single draw from now on. So I have a Vadrik. I have 6 mana at the very least, because that might our Brass's Bounty. I think this is free Storm Count, but this. No, I think I'm getting enough cards and then enough mana with artists that I don't need that. Oh my god. What the hell? Wait, do I win this turn? No way, right? Let me think about this. Mythic's Mastery, Brass's Bounty. That gives me 7 mana, 5 from the lands, and then I play this and copy this. And then I Mox Amber. Stormcount is currently 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2. Yeah, 3, 4. That's a Stormcount of 4 on Mind's Desire. And if I don't do that, I can't get the mana with the Vadrik next turn, which is a bit awkward. I'm only at 3 mana. Let's sift. Okay. Yeah, this is nuts. Do I need all this mana? Or do I want a copy spell? Okay. Let's do it like this. Because I can just Mythic's Mastery the Brass's Bounty. And then the Stormcount Artist with Mind's Desire gets me enough mana, right? So I... God damn it. That is the single worst card they could have had, basically. This is unfortunate. So now it's getting a bit dicey. Vadrik. Then Sun Breakthrough for 0. Right? Sun Breakthrough for 0, basically. Oh wow. Yeah, this is insane. Because now we can Mind's Desire, and then we will likely get 1 mana off of this, and then Mythic's Mastery Mind's Desire again. Come on, 1 mana. Yes, there it is. Beautiful. Okay. Solve the equation for a 0 mana card, which is going to be I just want a card quantity, not card quality right now. So where is... There it is. Tezera's Gambit. Okay. I am going to draw to discard to create a treasure. I'm going to strike it rich. I'm going to strike it rich. Going to Valakut Awakening, not selecting any cards. I'm going to Pirate's Pillage. Oh no, I can't copy it, right? Okay. And now Mizzix's Mastery, the Mind's Desire again. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And this would have obviously been way more insane with the what's it called? Yeah, GG. This would have been way more insane with the dwarf. We are ready to play. Let's see. Arcane Cygnus is obviously a good start. They are in black and white, so they're quite removal heavy, especially on the sorcery speed side. So I think I want to try to set up again with Vadrik and win in one turn. Mind's Desire is a good card for that. Arcane Signet and Seize the Spoils are also good cards for that, because what ends up happening is I'm going to just ramp and then use all the treasures in one turn. Okay. Yeah, Prismatic Command as well. Great card. Stops early aggression as well. Like, that is potentially buying me one extra turn, depending on what they do. Okay, they're on a life gain plan. I'm always ramping. Ramping, running rampant. I'm going to play Pirate's Pillage for the mana efficiency next turn. Okay. Celestial Unicorn, yep. As expected, life gain. So, typical life gain decks will kill me in about... What do they even kill me in about? So this is 6... Not in 3 turns. Yeah, I think 3 turns is a good estimate. Okay. I mean, we basically have the same game from last game, where we Mind's Desire, Mizzix's Mastery, Mind's Desire. So we just have to find something that gives us a bit of power, obviously. Search Party Captain is pretty good. Gives them one mana, 2/2 draw a card, gain 1 life, buff a creature. Do I need to win now? 2, 6, 7, they only need 3 damage? Honestly, I don't think they can kill me if I kill the Orator. I think that is what I am going to do here. Treasure and okay, wait, let's think about this. If I draw this card, discard Mind's Desire and then just Mizzix's Mastery out in the open. Next turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. This. Seize the Spoils, Mind's Desire. This is difficult. Yeah, let's do like this. And then the question becomes whether or not to spend this 1 mana. I think this 1 mana potentially giving me a much higher likelihood of getting +1 power is really valuable. Obviously we didn't get it. It's no big deal. It's not like we have a bunch of those in the deck. Okay. But yeah, my spirit cost correct 3 more turns and we're dead. Let's see. You should attack with the Decade Token. You get one in the end step anyways, but should alright, yeah. Yeah. Power. We need power on Vadrik. Please. Deck. That's not power. Oh, I hate being needing to think about my turns. It's so damn awkward. Oh, I see one. Oh, I see a good one. Oh, it's one. I'm missing 1 mana though, right? No. Okay, I'm currently thinking about. Then I only have 2 no, okay, perfect. This. Finale of Promise. X equals 3. Prismari command, seize the spoils. Yes. This gives me 5 mana. So treasure, draw to discard 2. Right? And you. This, as an additional cost, is discarding Mind's Desire. Okay. And I don't need this, and I don't need Raze's Bounty. I think. No, let's do this. Okay. Now, Vadrik. Infuriate for free, basically. And now Mastery onto the Mind's Desire and win the game. Yep, that does it. GG. That was a cool line. Again, a bit on the a lot of times on the Mind's Desire plan, but you can just do a bunch of other lines in the deck. There is one line, Underworld Breach plus the 4 mana copy spell, where you play that repeatedly from the graveyard and you stack up copies of itself on the stack, and then you can copy whatever you spell you want, literally like 50 or 60 times. It's insane. Yes, repeated reverberation, that's the one I was thinking about. Thank you, deck, for yep. Do you get the storm count up and running? I'm going to keep this in hand. I have enough mana, and I like, honestly, I really just need to draw cards here. So compulsive research 3 times should do the trick, while obviously generating a ton of mana. Giving haste to the Stormclown Artist would, yeah, kill the opponent. Exactly. Thank you, deck. Reckless charge. Okay. And now you. And you. And then generate a bunch of extra treasures with Galvanic Iteration. And all those copies are going to trigger Stormclown Artist. Honestly, for the sake of, you know, speed, I should probably be done with Raze's Bounty to generate a bunch more treasures, because these are going to take a while to resolve. It can get really, really bad, basically, where the game is forced into draw because the animations are so long, which I do find ridiculous personally. I think they should speed this up. Yeah, exactly, opponent. You got it. Your go, but GG. This is it for the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. We copied a bunch of spells. We didn't see some of the more hilarious interactions in the deck. As I mentioned before, repeated reverberation and Underworld Breach is one hell of a drug. Because if you let's say you have enough mana, right? You repeated reverberation, repeated reverberation again and again and again and again, and then they copy themselves and go up and up and up and up in copies very, very quickly, and then you can just take, like, I don't know, let's say 50 Alrund's Epiphanies. Oh, that's a pretty great deal, right? Grape Shot is also a way to win. We didn't get to see that, but overall, great fun deck. I think it's, honestly, right now, one of the better Storm decks in 100 cards. Like, there are a lot of combo decks, like Oswald, like Sisay, but those are like true combo decks where you have your set combo, you want to do that, you fish for that, you tutor for it. But this is true Storm, right? This is a, I want to go, let's do it, and play all the cards flying left and right, and it's a thing of beauty. Galvanic Relay is a card that I personally tested a bit. It's a nice card. The idea behind this is playing Galvanic Relay and then one of the extra turns, right? We didn't do too much extra turning here, but overall, great fun deck. I highly recommend it. It uses a lot of cards I basically didn't see in any other deck ever. Huatli Spurring, for example, is a craft-only Planeswalker deck cards from Ixalan, so you basically never see it. Like, a lot of people don't even know that this exists on Arena. And you have a bunch of these wild cards that you rarely see being played. Pirates Prize, all those cool cards. Have fun with the deck. See you in the next video.